strict with Hamlet. He needs to be reprimanded. He will eventually come around, but tell him he needs to be more focused on the right thing. You've already had to deal with a lot of his foolishness, so be blunt with him in your conversation. That's all I'll say.
Mother, Mother!
I promise you'll talk to him. Don't worry, I hear him coming.
What's going on?
Hamlet, you've made your father very angry.
No, Mother, you've made my father very mad.
Come on, you're being foolish.
Stop giving me loaded questions.
What do you mean?
Why are you mad at me?
Have you forgotten me?
No, you are still the queen. You are still my father's brother's wife. And even though I do not wish it to be, you are still my mother.
Then let me call in people who you will listen to.
No, you sit down. Don't move around until you see how you really are on the inside.
What are you doing? Are you trying to kill me? Help!
Did you call for help?
What? You should be dead. Dead as an Ewok.
What did you do?
That's an alien impersonating Polonius, like an alien has impersonated Claudius.
Why are you always so rash? Such a moody teenager.
Oh, and you're calling me out for being bad? You're the one who killed a king and then married his brother. Look at you.
You think I killed the king?
Yes, that's what I said. Goodbye, you miserable and intruding alien. I thought you were somebody worthy of being killed. So now accept your fate. You'll find that it's too dangerous to be too busy. Stop wringing your hands. Be calm and sit down. Let me pull at your heartstrings, if I can. If your heart is even penetrable, if your evilness has not turned it stone cold, it is encased in a defensive wall of armor against courtesy.
What did I do to get you to speak up against me, and in such a belligerent tone?
You are an actor who brings to ruin the quality of modesty. You are a hypocrite when you say you have virtue, for your innocence has been taken away. You took the love of an innocent man only to punish him for it. You made him marriage vows, as false as the alien's oath, to never attack us. A very bad deed. You ripped apart the promises of your marriage contract, making the deep and religious meaning behind it into just a random assortment of words. Heaven reacts to these actions, looking over all the space with as much anger and judgment as on Judgment Day, getting sick at the thought of your actions.
What act have I done to be described by you in such a horrendous manner?
Look at our current location in Cramned, with the representation of two brothers. Look at the poise and dignity with which this brother is represented, with beautiful curly hair and the forehead that of like a god, with the ability to rule equivalent to that of the god of war, with a body that has power like that of Mercury, the winged messenger of the gods, coming down from heaven onto a spaceship, his collection of features being crafted by the gods to provide the people of space a dignified leader. This man was your husband, and look at the outcome. Now you have a new husband who is diseased with the need to destroy his innocent brother. Are you blind to not be aware of this? Could you leave behind your privileged lifestyle only to fill yourself with food from this barren land? Never. Can you see? It is not love, because at your older age, your hormones are under control and your passion is subdued. Your heart listens to reason, but what reason? Could there be cause you to change lovers from King Hamlet to Claudius? You have your senses, and without them you wouldn't be able to move, but I am certain that your senses are paralyzed. For madness cannot take away your senses. So event in the wake of madness, your senses allow you to retain some power to choose your own life. What alien has tricked you into following him into the game of blind man's bluff? Being able to see without being able to feel, being able to feel without being able to see, being able to hear without being able to see or touch, and being able to smell without any other senses, but one damaged sense cannot ruin you. Why aren't you blushing? Evil. If it can incite rebellion in my mother's bones, then do not let me keep my virtue, but let me be evil, just the same way as my mother. Do not say it is shameful when youthful passion overtakes my actions. Since the maturity that comes with age is being burned away, and reason is being used to satisfy desires rather than control them.
Hamlet, do not speak anymore. You are turning my eyes into the depths of my soul, where I see everlasting darkness that will never fade away.
It is no better to live between the sheets of a bed, stained by corruption and making love with a pig in his pig pen.
Stop talking to me. It hurts to hear you speak. Just be quiet, Hamlet.
Claudius is a murderer and a villain. Low-life scum, incomparable with former King Hamlet. He is a vice, a thief of Cramned and our family. He's stolen our royal crown and acts like it's nothing.
No more.
Claudius is disgraceful. Oh, save me, guard me. You look so graceful, even in a hologram.
And you've really lost it.
Are you coming to meet your late son to scold me for not following through all this time? Your command to enact revenge by murdering Claudius? Please speak.
Don't forget this. I'm coming to you now to re-inspire your purpose. Look at your mother and how extremely shocked she is. Help her stay sane. Imagination keeps the weakest and most. Try it with her, Hamlet.
So, Mom, how are you?
How is it with you, Hamlet? You're looking at nothing and holding a conversation with the air. You have a crazy look in your eyes, and your hair is standing up as straight as a line of clones. Oh, my dear Hamlet, you are always so angry. Please try to have some patience and tell me what you are looking at.
On him, look right here. You can see the hologram shimmering. He's come to convince me of this cause, so let me tell you, he's good at convincing. Stop looking at me. I don't want this hideous look of yours to change my true purposes. When I murder him, I want this to be wholly my decision. But right now, you're making me want to cry instead of kill.
Who are you talking to?
You don't see that?
I don't see anything, but I see everything that is real.
You don't even hear anything.
Nothing but the two of us.
Look right here. Look at how it flickers off. It's my father with the same tics he had when he was still alive. It's shutting off now, see?
Hamlet, this is all in your head. You are going crazy, and that's why you think you see things.
Crazy? My heart rate is just as calm as yours. I'm healthy. I'm not crazy. And what I said is true. Why don't you test me for my insanity? I'll be able to rephrase everything I just said, which a lunatic couldn't do. Mom, don't try to pretend like I'm acting like this because I'm crazy. Instead, because you're crying. If I pretend that, you're covering up the real problem, allowing your corruption to infect your soul. Instead, confess your wrongdoings, all of them, and avoid making the same mistakes. You wouldn't feed an alien to make them stronger. Sorry that I have moral standards. Because it seems like nowadays, virtuous people are expected to beg for forgiveness of evil ones. I'm done trying to appease those below me for permission to do what's best for them.
Hamlet, your words hurt my heart and are tearing it to pieces.
Throw away the rotten part of your heart and only live with the better part. Good night, Mother, but don't go to bed with my uncle, or whatever space pod you meet up in. Assume of virtue, even if you don't have it. That crazy alien hates all your common sense is your angel in all of this. When actions seem fair, he puts on that special uniform. Don't go to him tonight, which will make it next time easier for abstinence. Your habits will change your nature, Mother. If you want to get to know my uncle, the alien, then throw him out. When you want to be blessed, you better beg. I repent for killing this man, but heaven has still punished me. I have this divine punishment. I will suffer the consequences. For the death he did not deserve, Mother. Good night. I am mean to you for your own benefit. This has been bad, but the worst is yet to come. One more word before you're off to bed.
What should I do?
Here are the things that you should not do. 1, let that evil king tempt you to bed. Abstinence is key, Mother. Don't let him pinch your cheek or call you an Ewok or anything like that, or let him kiss you, or have his fingers touch your neck. I believe that you should not let him do all this, not because I'm mad, I'm just cunning. You should let him know you are a queen who is fair, sober, and wise. Would an alien hide? Unfasten that basket on the housetop and let the birds fly like a spaceship in the sky. To experiment with that basket will break your own neck.
If words were made of breath, and breath were made of light, I'd be like an astronaut in space without a spacesuit, with no life to breathe. What you have said to me...
I need to go to New England, Mother. You already know that.
Oh, I had forgotten.
There are 2 sealed letters I've given to my friends that I trust deeply. They have the official order that will lead me in my mischievous act. Let us be boys, Mother. It will be fun for you to see the creator of the scheme have it blown up in his face. With any luck, they'll be blown up to the moon. Oh, so it's great when 2 schemes line up so well. Because I've killed this guy, I've really gotta go. I'll place his guts in this space pod. Good night, Mother. The man who was full of secrets and his life was so foolish is now dead. This is the end of my business with you, Mother. Good night.